Spectacular Spider-Man is a series that's really near and dear to my heart. Before I get into this review, I want to go ahead and get a few things out of the way that the fanboys complained about. It's the fucked up douchebag hater nerd assholes posting on their stupid forums that really killed this show. With only 2 seasons of what I like to consider one of the best Spider-Man series in a long time, there was a lot of hate garnered by the animation. There was nothing fucking wrong with the animation. It was fun. Spider-Man's movements were fluent and fun to watch, and all the stories tied together real nicely. It was a sigh of relief compared to the other failed attempts like MTV's Spider-Man or Spider-Man Unlimited. The only gripe that I could say I had about this series was the stupid fucking mole on Peter Parker's face.
So you're the... Mole.
But this isn't a review of the entire series, it's just one episode, so let's get into it. At the beginning of the episode, Spider-Man's kicking ass at a bar where he stumbles on a guy named Patch.
And what would your name be, young man? Patch. Patch. Wow. Did your parents have foresight or what?
And Spider-Man's finding out more information, he's being watched. And the bad guys know that it's going to take a sinister team to take down Spider-Man. But I don't think you can actually call them the Sinister Six because there's clearly 7 members who are going to get together and try to take down Spider-Man.
Dr. Octopus declined my invitation. This is disappointing. I had so hoped to inaugurate the Sinister Seven.
4, 5... Don't we got 7? What about this guy?
So after the super cool, spectacular Spider-Man opening music, it cuts to a jail cell where it seems that Vulture, Mysterio, Sandman, and Rhino all have escaped. While all this is going on at the prison, Doc Ock and Electro are at a rehabilitation center getting counseling when Kraven the Hunter shows up to break them free.
You misunderstand, Doctor. Kraven is sent to liberate you and Electro.
Kraven's character was something I guess I can nitpick at. Basically, he's a big furry kitty cat creature or some shit. Changing Kraven into a cat man to me is a little bit overstepping the boundaries, but I let it slide and put it in the back of my mind. So with all this chaos happening, Spider-Man's taking a break while Peter Parker, newly established ladies' man, is out on the ice.
Wow.
What I found fascinating is Peter Parker's jumping back and forth from girl to girl, and everywhere he goes, he's getting tossed aside like the floating turd in your toilet bowl.
Liz, I'm ready for my lesson.
Petey, can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Take yourself for a spin.
Whoa, look. What did I do to deserve...
Barely said 2 words to me since the you-know-what. So I get it, okay? I'm not your first choice. But I won't be your second choice either.
But the only real person who sees through all of this bullshit is Mary Jane.
Skating on thin ice again, eh?
MJ, you saw that, huh?
Saw it, heard it. It's so painful, I almost felt it.
Well, anyway, Electro shows up looking for Spider-Man, and in a completely random, hilarious moment, Spider-Man's swinging around throwing out puns with the burnt tongue he got from his hot cocoa.
Sue yourself, you...
Now, watch the mouth. They're children present. What?
So after a little battle, the Vulture shows up wreaking havoc, and Spider-Man is easily whooping their candy cane-eating asses all over New York. Spider-Man tricks Electro into shocking the fuck out of the Vulture, then uses some rubber tires to take down Electro. And just as you think he's winning, the Sandman and Rhino show up to put the hurt on Spider-Man while cracking puns.
Hey, Spidey, don't fade on us now. Sparks and flaps were just the appetizer.
Time for the main course.
It's nice to see the villains who joke around just as much as Spider-Man. It makes for an exciting episode filled full of smartasses and web swinging.
I hate you so much.
So after Spider-Man ends up beating the shit out of Sandman and Rhino, motherfucking Mysterio flies in on a dragon, and then Kraven joins in on the fight where they end up in a mall.
Wow, great perfume. Can I try some?
I seriously had a blast watching this Christmas special. It's loaded down like a Christmas stocking full of ass-kicking, web-slinging action. At one point, I thought Spider-Man was even going to yell fuck.
This one's a bot. A bot about to... Oh, fuck.
I mean, even the voice actors knew that this episode was going to be action-packed. At the end of the episode, Spider-Man grips Mysterio up and punches him right in the face, breaking his glass dome.
Whoa, easy there, hero.
I mean, here we get a chance to see Spider-Man really get seriously pissed.
I know the master planner set this up. Who is he? And what's he doing with all that tech you stole?
Gee, I don't know. Think maybe the master planner has a master plan?
I fucking love this show. And then at the ending, you get Doc Ock's arms coming to the rehabilitation center and kidnapping him, but that's another story altogether. But anyways, this was one fucking epic action-packed Spider-Man ass-kicking episode. It's not very sad holiday special, but I shed a tear each time I watched the spectacular Spider-Man. It was a well-written, nicely animated series, and because of the fucking haters bashing it on the internet and the fucktards not praising this show like it should have been, they only got 2 seasons. And don't give me that piss-poor excuse that Disney and Marvel were merging, because Season 2 had already been coming on Disney XD. But you know, haters gonna hate.
Where? What? Where's that mole? I didn't see one. No one would make that connection. Yes, nice to mole you. Meet you. Nice to meet you, mole. Don't say mole.
Stop.
I said mole.
Stop.